Y'all, don't I look so tiny? I look so tiny, bro. Look, y'all. Y'all, look at my collarbone. I'm gonna try and put a picture of me like last year. Oh, in the same jumpsuit. It's too big now. You guys can't see, but it's super big now. But I'm gonna post like a side by side of what I look like in the same jumpsuit, just like last year. Y'all, look. I'm not. Oh my gosh, I lost so much weight. Okay, but hey guys, what's good? Today we're actually going to do a meal prepping video. It's Monday at like 9. I was supposed to do this last night. Usually I would meal prep on Sundays, so I have Monday through Friday done. But I didn't have to work today, so it was just like another weekend for me. And so because of that, I was like, well, I got lazy. I was like, I'm not about to meal prep because I don't feel like it. And so I'm gonna meal prep now. I don't meal prep breakfast. I saw a lot of people meal prepping breakfast. I'm not. I have time in the morning usually to eat breakfast. I don't meal prep breakfast personally. I mean, I can do a couple meal prep breakfasts. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna meal prep some lunch and dinner because I'll be having to work at 2, and because I y'all know what I'm trying to say. I fast 16-8, not 12-7 because I'm dumb. But I do 16-8, and I usually eat like 12 to like 7, and I work like 2 to 7 or like something like that. And so like I don't eat lunch until like 3-4 is when I get hungry. So I just bring my lunch and dinner to work usually with me, and then I eat my dinner before I leave work. And yeah, so I've been doing that. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. That's literally what I do. But yeah, I think today I'm gonna make like steak tacos. It's like, I don't know, it's like, they're like these steak tacos. They're kind of super low in calorie. But I don't like, when I eat tacos, I don't want anything on the side with them. So I just like eat like a snack or something that day to get some more calories in. But today I've been eating bread. I know it sounds terrible, but we have those Hawaiian rolls and they're like 90 calories for one. And my mom was yelling at me because I was like, I'm not even hungry for real food. She's like, yeah, because you're eating carbs to make up for actual food. So I kind of severely underate today. It's kind of past my eating window. But if y'all see me eat, mind your business, because I really want some more bread. I really, really want another piece of bread. It's so messed up. It's so annoying. But anyway, yeah, I'm really hyped. I don't know why. My skin looks really good. It's glowy. I'm a little ashy, but that's besides the point. Also, like, y'all can clearly see how much weight I've lost, right? Why will my lower chin not go away? Like, why does she love me so much? Like, someone was like, yeah, it's just genetic sometimes. Oh, so my genetics gave me a flat ass and a double chin. Ow. So they want me to hate myself. Okay. Also, ignore my messy, like, rack in the back. I'm too lazy to, like, set up and be, like, super professional. Y'all know how I be. Anyway, I'm gonna take y'all down to the kitchen and we are going to cook. I'm making steak tacos for lunch, and there's like rice and like teriyaki chicken type mix or whatever for dinner. Okay, so starting with the rice is going to take longer to cook. I did 2 cups of rice, but ended up being too much rice. You see me dumping it 4 times because I only have like a half cup or something. And yeah, I wash my rice twice and make sure it's clear before I put it on in the rice cooker and let it cook. After that, I lined a long glass pan with some foil for my chicken And you'll see me like cutting off all the fat on the chicken. There was a whole bunch and it was taking forever, but I made sure I got the majority of the fat off the chicken before I went into seasoning. For seasoning, I used Mrs. Dash, some seasoning salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and I believe that's all. And I did this on both sides. I didn't put a lot of seasoning just because this would also have the teriyaki sauce I'm going to show you guys how to make. And yeah, I did this on both sides. Okay, so I'm adding like an inch of water. It's probably like half a cup of water or so to the bottom of the pan. And I'm adding a little bit of butter on each slice of chicken or each chicken breast and cutting it open. This is so it doesn't dry out or anything while it's baking because it'll be in the oven for about 30 minutes. Okay, next I'm making the teriyaki sauce. I think I did about 3 or 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then I did about 3 teaspoons of dark brown sugar. I mixed that all together and added just a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it up. I did less than a tablespoon of cornstarch, but I wish I would have did a little more because the sauce was really runny. So I suggest if you're making this to add a little more cornstarch. Next, I'm chopping 300 grams of broccoli.
Nigga.
Should I quit? I'm trying to film this over thingy, this voiceover. But yeah, I did like 330 grams of broccoli. And I cut it up to like smaller pieces so I liked it. And you'll see me just cut this up for a minute. Okay, now I'm cutting 3 bell peppers. I did obviously a red, orange, and yellow one. I think there's a different way you're supposed to cut these, but I just cut them up how I wanted to. And I diced them into little squares. And yeah, that's all I did for that. And I also seasoned them with salt and pepper later on when I'm cooking them. Same for the broccoli. Okay, so I took the chicken out. It was done after like 30 minutes and started on my broccoli. I don't really know how to steam vegetables, and I was too lazy to look it up. But honestly, what I do, I just spray the pan down with some nonstick spray, season, once again, like I said, with salt and pepper, and then I let it cook down for a little bit before I add water and cover the lid and just let that steam up. I like my broccoli with still like a little crunch. I don't keep it in for too long. And I forgot to mention, while I was letting the broccoli cook, I was cutting up the chicken and dicing it up to what I like, and then I'm gonna throw that all in a pan together with the sauce and let it like simmer on the stove for a while, and before I start on the steak. Okay, so I took the food off the stove, the chicken and broccoli stuff off the stove, and started my steak. I just put some non-stick oil down, and I seasoned with seasoning salt, garlic powder, some of this like I don't know what that is, like spice and herb, Mrs. Dash, the OG, you already know, and some garlic pepper. I think that's all I used. Yeah, and I did obviously that on both sides, and I didn't cook these for too long, but you can cook them to what you like. And this is just me once again seasoning not once again, but this is me seasoning the peppers with salt, pepper. I think I use a little garlic too. These steaks don't take long at all to cook, especially because they're super thin. So just watch them and yeah, cook them to your desire. Once all the steaks were cooked, I put the peppers in, and I made sure to like make sure I had all the juice from the steak in the pan, so like the peppers like soaked that up. And I didn't cook those for long either, because once again I like my vegetables still kind of crunchy. And now I'm just plating the food. For the chicken, I did about 2 scoops. There's like not an exact amount, but I did about half a cup of rice. It looks like I'm using a full cup, but that's like a fourth. So I used half a cup of rice for each, and then I just evenly distribute the teriyaki chicken as best I could. And I put the sauce in that like third space, which I regret, because every time I put it in my bag I didn't realize, but it spilled out, so I never had the sauce. So I should just put the extra sauce on top of the chicken and broccoli. So don't do that, because that was stupid. And to plate the steak tacos, I cut the steaks in little slivers, so it was easier to put in the tortilla wraps. and I put the tortillas, or put the steak in the things, and put some of the peppers in. I didn't show you guys, but before I would go, or if I took this on the go, I would add cheese and lettuce with the tacos. But I didn't put it on while I was sitting in the fridge, so it didn't I don't know, I just didn't do it. And I put the tortillas in a little bag separately from the other parts of the food, just so they didn't get soggy either. And obviously I repeated that with all of it. And that, you guys, was my meal prep video. So it's a week later, but I actually lost 6 pounds doing this meal prep. So I highly suggest meal prepping, and it was so easy to just, when I'm hungry, to just go in the fridge and grab something to eat. I actually really need to start doing this more often, because like today, I literally did meal prep this week, even though I know I should have. And I ate pizza today. I literally ate pizza because I was I don't know what to eat, and I don't have anything to eat, and I'm really hungry now, so I'm gonna go get some fast. And when you do that, you end up getting fast food a lot. You end up not losing the weight you've been losing. It was just a really bad cycle to get into. So for sure, meal prep. I'm not gonna lie, I was super exhausted after I finished meal prepping, but it's honestly so worth it to get all the benefits of not having to cook for that whole week, or at least those however long you meal prep. You don't have to worry about it, and it's like an hour out of your night or whatever. And especially the more you do it, the more you'll probably get the hang of it, and you'll know what to go in first, how to do this, how to do that. What I've learned from meal prepping for sure is to definitely make sure the day of or the day before that you thaw out all your meat and have everything just ready to be cooked. Because that's where I, took the longest, is not making sure all my stuff was cooked, or all my chicken was thawed out, my meat was ready to be cooked and go. So that's definitely where I messed up at. So I really suggest making sure you have that together. Also, I really suggest having an idea before you go in of what you're going to cook, obviously, and not I don't know what I want to cook, but I have this and this, and that works sometimes. But for meal prepping, I suggest okay, this week I want a sandwich and a salad for lunch, and then a sandwich for dinner or whatever. So just have that stuff in mind before you start meal prepping. That's what I felt worked for me. Also, if you guys are really religious on your macros and stuff, put your stuff in before you make it. See if it fits in your macros. See if you can have when I put my tacos and stuff in, I realized I had, I think honestly 500 calories left even after breakfast. So I was able to get an extra snack in or something. And that's just really important to have, so you're not under eating, which I always tend to undereat. I don't know why, but in my head, I have to have an extra 200 calories just in case, and I don't know why. But definitely don't do that. Make sure you're eating the right amount of calories for your calorie deficit to lose weight, but not too little that your body goes into starvation mode, because that's where you'll start gaining weight again, and obviously we don't want that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on my socials. Follow me on Instagram at SayFinessing, because you guys know we finesse these hoes. Add me on Snap at AmLovesYou. Don't judge me, I made it when I was 12. Also, follow me on Twitter at SayFinessing, because once again, we finesse these hoes. And I actually recently launched a new channel. It'll be over here, and it's called Sisters on the Block, with 2 of my other friends, Lana and Cara. So be sure to give that some attention as well. I will mostly be pushing all my fashion over there instead of over here. And over here will be mostly my, weight loss stuff. But Cara will also be giving us hella weight loss tips. She's definitely the main person I go to for weight loss and for workout tips. So be sure to check her out, or check our channel out. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. And you already know I'll see y'all soon.